You already know the drill. Either way, we're on track. Current physique. This is 3 weeks into the cut. Looking a little more lean, shredded. But the thing about the cut, this is just a quick mini lesson. You don't look better during the cut, but it's only after when you lose the body fat and your muscle size comes back. Because right now, lack of calories just shrinks all your muscles, so everything's gonna be shrunken. But that's part of the process. Either way, we have a quick workout we have to hit because then we're gonna go straight to work. Either way, that's that. That's current physique. Let's get on with the day. This is gonna be a quick segment. Got a little cereal there, a little post-workout. Either way, on the fat loss phase, you got to realize that fitness has like your priority over everything, because this is like the main goal you're trying to achieve right now in life, and it takes a lot from you. So you're gonna have to shift your life around into having fitness fit into it. Like I had to wake up earlier just to get a workout in, just so my day could go more smoothly. Either way, we're in a rush now. Just a little message, but yeah, I'll probably cut to you after work. We are back from work now. Honestly, longest fucking 4 hours of my life. Either way, back to it. Got some prep meals here. Honestly, just meal prepping makes everything so much more easier, especially on a diet. You don't have to focus on, this is just some simple pasta and chicken, but you don't have to focus on making food every day. It's pretty simple, man, and it just makes life so much more easier, especially, when you got a busy life, when you got so many things to do already. It makes it easier. It puts the odds in your favor of not failing the cut, because food is always there. You don't have to worry about, where's the next meal coming from? How am I going to hit my calories today? Or how am I not going to eat over? And it's consistent. It's you do it all in 2 days out of the week. Like I meal prep Thursdays and Sundays, and then you don't think about food or kind of fat loss in that sense for the rest of the week. So it's pretty good ROI. It only takes like 2 hours each time, maybe like an hour and a half. And yeah, it's the best possible thing you can do if you're already a busy person, you're on the run, you're working on many things, and you need to get your calories in to cut. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Easy peasy. All right, before I demolish this food here, just want to talk about where we are at. So this is week 2, well, at the end of week 2. And honestly, I'm starting to feel a little bit of diet fatigue. I'm not sure if it's exactly diet fatigue, or it's just, all the stress that's coming with everything going on in the background here. Everything I'm doing, coupled with work, coupled with now in the gym 6 times a week. Tracking food and everything that comes with that. But maybe it's a little bit of diet fatigue. I am feeling I am a little ahead of schedule. I'm losing like 1.5 pounds a week. So I'm gonna keep my calories the same right now. I'm not gonna drop it too much for next week, so it can kind of even out. But either way, yeah, a little bit diet fatigue picking up, and we still have 6 weeks to go after this. This is officially 2 weeks into the cut. But other than that, it's pretty much running smooth as it should be. This is the point where people start kind of questioning themselves. This is where like they start feeling those effects that come with the cut, and it's tolerable right now. Like anyone can willpower the way through this or kind of push their way through this, but these next couple weeks are really going to be the testers, and really kind of, they really test you if that's what you're about, and do you really want this cut. But obviously I'm going to be the proof of concept here. I'm going to show you guys that it is possible, and despite how you feel. Honestly, today I'm not feeling it, man. Like I just feel lethargic, sluggish, slow, but the thing is, the bare minimum I need to do is just make sure I eat my calories. I already trained in the gym, so that's ticked off. And just rest properly. That's all I need to do. And then the only things I need to focus on not to do is just don't fucking fuck up your diet. Don't do stupid shit. Don't stay up late, or don't drink alcohol. Just the basics, right? And that's literally it. Like even if I do nothing else for the rest of the day, which I'm probably just gonna get like a couple videos up, and then just relax for the rest of the day. It's always needed, and especially on a cut where your body's already in a tired state, to where you can't really perform at your best, because essentially, like, even just 2 weeks on the cut, like, I'm only operating at, like, probably right now 90-80% of my full potential of, like, what I could possibly be outputting in terms of energy to the world and doing things, and just overall energy levels. And over the weeks it's just going to get low and low and low. So just know when you're getting into a cut too, and this is why I hammer on about not doing it in a point in life where there's so much going on, because you're already limited by so many things going on in your life. But if you add on to the fact that you're cutting and you have lower energy levels and lower tolerance for the things to take on at life, then it just fucks you even more. And it puts odds against your favor of, like, not sticking to that cut, because you only have so much energy to dedicate to the cut that if you need to put in other areas, your body's going to burn itself out, and then you're just going to seek pleasure, and then that's when you end up binge eating or fucking up your cut and then just restarting. But either way, this is probably going to be a quick one, guys, honestly. But yeah, I'm going to eat this food and then kind of go on to another mini thing that goes on with this whole cut. And yeah, we'll wrap it up here. But today was just an example that, especially when trying to achieve something pretty extreme, you got to be kind of extreme. Your life has to work around the goal. It's not your goal working around your life. Well, it is a little bit, but mostly everything in life has to accommodate your fitness, and especially in a fitness goal where things have to be perfect and exact and precise, and one bad day can cost you a whole week of progress. You kind of have to adjust and shift your life to accommodate. Like today, waking up in the earlier than I usually do to hit a gym session, to still tick that box, but so it won't interfere with my day too much, so I can go about my day as normal after work. But yeah, it's what you have to do, especially in this short period of time where you are trying to achieve an elite physique and look good. And far from average, right? This is not even just above average, this is elite. This is what we're after, and this requires elite. It requires you to be kind of crazy in here if you really want the goal, though. But you got to do what you got to do, and you can't really question or argue with it, because it's like Alex Hormozi says, it's just like you just got to pay. You either pay the price tag or you don't. Like it's up to you. You don't have to. You don't have to do all these things. But then again, you're not going to get what you want, which is an elite look. But either way, this is kind of, I'm glad I'm even showing this too, because honestly, I haven't dieted this hard or even looked elite since like 2023. I remember I achieved this once, and I didn't maintain it because I didn't really have the information or kind of have my life set up the way in order to accommodate it. But I was all over the place. But either way, I don't really remember the whole kind of the way it went. But now, as I'm going through it, making all these videos in this series, it's bringing me back, and it like it's making me realize how actually hard it was. And throughout the weeks, not so much hard, but like what kind of goes on during these times. I'm obviously going to get through it, and I'm documenting it here, so everybody's holding me accountable here, and myself too. This is just going to, it's better for everyone, but it really requires a lot from you. So I'm just going to keep showing what it requires from you, and I'm going to be raw, and I'm not going to say that it's easy or it's it's fucking la-di-da-di. I'm just going to explain what it is, and this is from going to already, like, I was like 14-15% body fat to like 10. So it's the next level. 14 to 15, you look good, and you are way above average. But 10 to 12, that's elite. Either way, I'm showing this whole transformation. And yeah, we'll wrap it up today. What we learned about week 2 is just, after completing week 2, a little bit diet fatigue. Most of the part, I'm still here. But now I'm just having to wiggle around everything a lot more. But yeah.